So it's very hard to tell it to somebody who Jesus is really to me, right? It's very personal, it's very interwoven with our own life. But I will try my best by letting you have a glimpse into my life. Only if you know me, you can understand why Jesus is that for me. So I grew up in India, where I did a considerable part of my schooling and my bachelor degree. So I was brought up in a very Catholic home, so very charismatic home. I'm guessing almost all of you would be familiar with charismatic movements, right? Yeah, because I think it's a big thing in Philippines, a big thing here all around. So, being brought up by very charismatic people. I grew up with my aunt and uncle, and they were extremely charismatic, so involved with a lot of retreat centers, with a lot of charismatic movements in India, and especially in Kerala. See, all of my time I spent knowing Jesus, hearing about him, being involved in not only just the sacraments, but all kinds of spiritual shenanigans. And there's a time in every person's life that he starts to rebel against everything, right? I'm guessing a lot of you are parents and you have kids and they have passed through the adolescence, right? And it's an age that kids rebel. So I also had such a phase in my life. So I was in middle school, and the problem was in every class, in every school, there's a pecking order, and usually the pecking order is decided by how good you are in sports, how good you are from morning 7 till night 10, hearing about Jesus, hearing lots of testimonies, doing action songs and stuff. Now that created a problem. You can understand. It's very easy to become an outcast once you say, okay, the only thing that's going on in my life is religion. Now, that was the point where I start to rebel against these things. So at home, I appeared to be a good Catholic. I went to Sunday school, even though I never reached there. I went for church, but I never reached the catechism or, I started rebelling. I started to stay late in school, so I would miss the evening prayers at home. So in India, it's a big deal. Like, evening prayers are a big deal. It happens every day in our home, and it's part of what makes you Catholic, what makes you Catholic, what makes you a good Christian. So, see, once I started doing this, I felt that, okay, everything is going in my way because I'm with the right group of people. We have common experiences. Okay, we rarely talk about stuff like religion. We are just the cool kids. We play sports. We hang around with the popular group in the school.